Happy snow day! It's Mrs. Cramer here. Even though we are home because of the weather, we are still going to have art today. And because of the weather, it made me think about a warm cup of hot cocoa. So let's learn today how to draw your own mug, and maybe it's filled with hot cocoa and marshmallows or even candy canes. I'm going to show you up on the screen a couple of different ideas of how to design your mug filled with hot cocoa. And I'm also going to show you the picture that I'm going to start with, which will be this one, the tall cup with looks like Frosty the Snowman on the side. For this project, you're going to need a piece of paper, a pencil or a Sharpie. Pencils are great because, that's right, you can erase any mistakes or ideas that you change as you go along. For this video, I'm going to use a Sharpie so that you can see what I'm doing up on my screen. So the first step is to think about drawing the top of the mug, and we're just going to start by a simple line that almost looks like a smiley mouth, right? A smiley face. I'm going to wait to fill in this area because first I want to build my mug, and then I'm going to top it off with all the details and the special things that I want to include today. So now I'm going to look over here on the side, and I want to draw the sides of the mug, but I also want to draw the rounded part. Now I'm going to repeat this line down here at the bottom, and if it's the same size mug from top to bottom, it should be about the same size smiley face. Now I'm going to connect the side here with a straight line and the other side with a straight line. You can decide which side you want to place your handle, and I'm going to go over here, and my handle is kind of like a question mark shape like this, almost looks like an ear. I'm going to go back through and repeat that line to make it nice and thick, a sturdy handle. So if you want just a plain cup of hot cocoa, then all you want to do is connect the line here with kind of a frowny face, and you got the top of your mug, and then you would just add one more line, repeating that line, and that shows that's the hot chocolate part. So when you go to color, you can turn that brown if you like. If you'd like to add some marshmallows to your cup of hot cocoa, it can be any shape that you want. I always enjoy those mini marshmallows, kind of floating around, filling up my whole mug. If you want to add like a dollop of whipped cream on top, there's a couple different ways you can go about doing this. I like to do is draw, before I close up my mug, I'm going to draw kind of a wiggly line here, and then I'm going to stack it with another wiggly line here and another wiggly line here. And all I'm going to do is close up the whipped cream layers. Now to make it look like it's part of the cup, I'm going to continue drawing a rounded shape behind the Cool Whip. Okay. And if you want to add maybe another line down here so it looks nice and full, fill it up. Think about what you could put on top of your Cool Whip. Some people might put sprinkles, some little lines there. Right. It's really up to you. You can use your imagination. So here are my 2 cups of hot cocoa, one with just marshmallows and one with sprinkles and Cool Whip. But to help my drawing look like it's not floating, that's sitting on a table, here's a simple little trick, and this is where you can draw a horizon line. It's where the sky meets the land, but for this it'll be where the wall meets the table. Just a straight line across. Easy way to think about this is you're going to draw a straight line, you draw, 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 and when you run into your mug, you want to jump over and draw, 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 and stop at the edge. If you want, you can add patterns to your mugs, you can add patterns to your tables, anything in the background, but think about details. So here are my 2 examples of a cup of hot cocoa. I designed one with a flower on it and a cookie on top of a napkin. My other one, it says "Let It Snow" is my design on the mug, and then I have a candy cane on the table. For this project, I'm looking for 4 things in your drawings. First one, did you draw a cup of hot cocoa? The second one, did you draw a horizon line from side to side to show that your cup is sitting on something like a table? Number 3, did you add details in your mug or on the table or anything in the background? And the fourth one is craftsmanship. Did you take your time and do your best? Coloring is optional. If you'd like to take the time and go back through and add some color to your mug and design and table and background, you can. This is just a drawing assignment to show me that you know how to draw a warm cup of hot cocoa. Don't forget to sign your name. Remember, no name, no fame. Also for this project, make sure you take a photo of your artwork and upload it to the assignment. That way I can see it, I can leave you compliments and comments, and also give you a grade. I look forward to seeing your cozy cup of hot cocoa.